2:30 a.m. found me back in Mr. Ketchum's car, being taxied back to my hotel. Apparently, Mr. Ketchum, Mark, he did ask me to call him Mark, picked up Samantha every night after the close of the club. Now, I had been able to get through the evening without alcohol, but now I felt pretty darn sleepy. So I must have been zoning out a bit because I was startled when Samantha suddenly called out to me from the back seat. The record companies! It was those types who missed out on what was going on in Seattle, the city, Seattle. They thought the whole scene was a hopeless bunch of amateurs until it became something so big that they couldn't ignore it anymore. Then, suddenly, it was the greatest thing since sliced tomatoes. That's true, I admitted. Hi, I'm Neal A. Yeager, and today I'm reading from my novella, The Next Seattle, which is a book about a music scene in the 1990s. You can find The Next Seattle all over the place. If you look in this video's description text, you'll find links to Amazon. And there's also, if you like normal audiobooks where you don't have to look at my face, there is. I did one a while ago for Audible. So you can look at that there. Or you can get a print copy or an ebook copy or one of my other books. Anyway, I'll get on with it here. This is Chapter 10, The Dog Theory. I wasn't sure where this conversation thread had come from, and I wasn't sure what she was expecting me to say. I suppose I could have told her that I didn't think that anyone in the music business could tell you what was good or what was bad. What they are really looking for is star quality. Not actual quality, but the ability to have people clamor after you. You see, I've studied this rock star thing. Some people study chemistry, some people study philosophy, some people study Italian. I've studied the rock star thing. I listen to the stars and I listen to those who make them stars. I suppose now would be as good a time as any to go into my dog theory. So, here it goes. I have the theory about the business people in the record companies. They're like dogs. A dog doesn't know the difference between a good person or a bad person. Hitler had a dog. All the dog knows is which one of those people goes, "Here, boy." And that's it. That's all it knows. And the people at the record companies are like that dog. They wouldn't know a good band from a bad band to save their life, but they take notice of whoever stands up and loudly calls out, "Here, boy." So, I said, coming back to Samantha, you think that, like Seattle, Terre Haute is just waiting for the record companies to wake up? Well, for someone to wake them up, she answered. Now, that's where I see myself coming in. The bands, they shouldn't be worried about promotion and all that other crap. They should be concentrating on becoming the best bands that they can become. I see it as my job, my destiny, to be the one who stands up and shouts to get everyone's attention. Honey, I thought that's what managers and publicists were for, I said. We don't have a lot of those in town yet, but somebody's still got to do that stuff. I laughed and said, so, armed with a telephone with automatic redial, Samantha sets out to conquer the world. I sat for a moment, and that one thought led me to another. So that's why I'm here, I said. Well, yeah, she said, smiling. But that's not so different from what the record companies do with you, is it? They don't give you interviews with musicians and stuff because they think it would be a swell thing to do. They do it because they hope that the publicity will sell records. I'm doing it because I hope that the publicity will sell these bands and sell the whole Terre Haute music scene. I turned to Mr. Ketchum, who had been driving along Ohio Avenue without making the slightest contribution to the conversation. And what do you think about that, Mark? What I think, said Mr. Ketchum, is that she's just like her mom was at her age, tenacious and driven as all hell. Mr. Ketchum quickly glanced at his daughter, then quickly brought his gaze back to the road. And I hope to God she doesn't let anybody ever talk her out of that.
She said, there are things surrounding us. I see colors mixing day and night will blend together. It's all I can take. She said, this is all that's left of us. When we die, we fade, we turn to colors, and it's all I can take. We turn to colors. We turn to colors. We turn to colors. We turn to colors. She said, touch the skin that covers me. Your skin paints me over, I'm bluing anyway, and it's all I can take. She said, if you look inside of me, you'll see nothing there but silver indigos, and it's all I can take. We turn to colors. We turn to colors. We turn to colors. We turn to colors. She said, let your canvas cover me. Very soon I'll go, I'll fade, I'll turn to colors, and it's all I can take. She said, let the dirt fall on my brow. Let the grave come swallow this thing that's gone to colors, and it's all I can take. She said, we are colors, we are colors, we are colors. She said, we are colors, we are colors, we are colors. She said, we are colors, we are colors, we are colors. She said, we are colors, we are colors, we are colors. She said, we are colors, we are colors, we are colors. She said, we are colors, we are colors, we are colors. She said, we are colors, we are colors, we are colors. She said, we are colors, we are colors.